Good morning, everyone. Did anyone get an email today? Awesome. Late, but you got it. I'll take it. Uh-huh. We'll be getting started a couple minutes later today. GG to the downside. So look, I gotta. Yeah, I can see why. GG. Mm-hmm. I'm back. Okay. How's our pal NVIDIA doing? Oh, back at the VWAP. We got 211 people here so far in the room. And we've got 41 people on YouTube. Hey, Darren, Devin, Patrick, Richard, got Phil on Zoom, Wild Ranger, Williams here. Thanks, Sandra. I think it was just a coincidence, but I appreciate you sending that on host and panelist.
Hello, 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 everybody. Let me just get my YouTube here. Still haven't got my new computer. So they ordered me a new computer, a nice Dell from Best Buy, because Best Buy guaranteed fast delivery. And then Best Buy sent them a letter yesterday saying, sorry, we're out of parts. Kumbaya, have a nice day. And that was that. So no more Best Buy. So they reordered another one from Newegg. I'll keep you guys posted, but
A new
not
egg's great.
Newegg is great, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You've had experience with them?
Oh yeah, they're the best
Oh, well, good. Well, I didn't know that. That's good.
in my
Uh,
experience.
yeah, they ordered a Dell. I don't know why they ordered a Dell from Best Buy instead of just going directly to Dell, but it's all in the past. What do I know? That's what I would have done, but it's not me. But these are tech guys. They know stuff we don't know. Maybe if you order from Dell, Dell has to put it to, I'm just theorizing. Dell has to put it together for you, whereas Best Buy already has them, but I guess they didn't have it.
That's funny, Murray.
Right? Yeah, green egg to barbecue. I like that, Murray. That was good. That was good. Hey, Frank. Hey, Pat. Hey, Peter. Hey, Darren. Now I'll say it again. I got a really nice gift in the mail. I got a nice two shirts. If
I'll grab
anybody,
mine.
if anybody, yes, put them up here. That's right, Matt. You take your headphones off. So you're in the zone, my friend.
Just
Somebody got us uh, a these shirts, really nice shirts, and there's no tag here. There's no tag. They don't say from. I mean, I know it's from the source, but I don't know who the sender is, so I can't thank anyone. And buy computers directly from Dell. Last box was delivered within 2 days. Well, Tony, I'm going to let them know that. Okay, I'll let David know that. Thank you for letting me know that. Good morning, Vertuvian, Tinia, Dave. Uh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Sandra, Nestor, Carlos, Teresa, Bill, Richard from Puente Gorda. Peter, good morning. Stephen, Phil, David, Murray, Bob, Nestor, Murray, Carl, Cyrus, Gus. Good morning, Gus. Yeah, it was a great show this morning. I love it. The customer service session was very good. Oh, good to know. Good to know, HG. Thank you. Polly, good to know. I wish I had known that a week ago. Would have went directly to you. Genevieve, what a nice name. DJ, how are you? DJ, Dave. I have a confession. What is your confession, Murray? I know you didn't say. You would have told me. Uh, Debbie, Christopher. I'm sorry. I'm just kind of scrolling through. If I'm missing your name, it's nothing personal. Please do not take it personally in any shape, way, or form. Rachel, hello there. Jody, Jesse, Kendall. This morning you said a few times that you have not given trades this week, but there were a few trades done on Monday no, I said I haven't given many trades. I'm trying to be as nimble as possible. I didn't say that I didn't give trades. Trying not to give trades. I said trying. I'm like trying to resist. I'm trying to come up with every excuse possible not to do it. I think that's kind of what I was saying. Yeah, and I explained why. I've been giving some. And by the way, two out of the trades we got into on Monday, we took profit on, didn't we, Matt?
We did.
Remember what I told you. Quick, this is not a time. This is not a time for. This is not a time for anything except just taking action. So
Three of them, actually.
three of them.
Yeah, BSX, APTV, and Roblox.
Well, there you have it.
All
Three of
opened
them.
on Monday.
I thought we closed only two today.
No, we closed two this morning and one yesterday, but all of them were
That's
placed on
the
Monday.
that's what confused me. We closed one yesterday. That's what was confusing me. I was too busy with my shenanigans yesterday. You're welcome, Mark. Good. Yeah, and we had another bonus spy trade. We had another bonus spy trade on the spies. First one today so far. We'll see how that goes. We'll see how that goes today. But as far as today, good. People are happy. I like that. Mike said grab 20% on SPY. Great trades this morning. Uh, thank you for VST. Matt, are they keeping you busy or what?
Oh, yeah.
Thank you, folks. I appreciate it. Thank you. Now, it's not as great of a time. So I want to show you something, actually. I want to show you guys. I want you to understand. Again, I want you to know that my biggest goal in life is to get you to understand things. If I can get you to understand things, we are definitely on the right. You're welcome. Look at that, Matt. We got an open room. We got how many people here? We got 326 people, and everybody's thanking me for trades. I love it. That's good. Good. All right, here we go. Here's my TC 2000. I'm going to share my screen. I have two less screens now because I don't have the video card. My video card is not working, so I only have four monitors on and then three here. So I am kind of flying a little darker than usual. Not blind, but a little darker than usual.
That statement sounds ridiculous, but I can attest. If I lost two of my screens, it would be horrible.
Yeah, the ones that I'm using on is where I keep the well, it doesn't matter. What's the difference to you guys? I didn't take the trades on Monday due to all the caution talk. Would help if there was some sort of explanation why you giving the trades. Just learning. Well, Kendall, if we give trades, then we give trades. If we don't give trades, we don't give trades. I mean, here's the thing. Here's the thing, Kendall. And you raise a good point, and I don't want to be defensive because you're actually raising a very good point. Okay, Kendall has a great point. See, I don't always. I want you guys to know when people ask me normal questions and people talk to me normally, I don't get defensive. I don't get like. very, very mellow. And that's a good, fair point. And there's something to your question. Here's the thing, Kendall. You got to understand something. And I'm going to be as honest with you as humanly possible. It, we weren't crashing on Monday. It was basically we're in this kind of a market here, this kind of a market right here versus this kind of a market. You see this market? Let me hold on a second. Let me do this. It'll make your life much easier. Where's that damn thing? Here it is. Okay, perfect. See that? No lines. Okay. When the market's here, it's not very easy. It's very predictable. It's very predictable. Very predictable. When the market's doing this right here, now, first of all, I want you to see the difference because this is a good question that a lot of people may or may not have. Uh, so, right here, right here, this is a very dangerous market. This is more of a good straddle, strangle, day trading market. This is more of a swing trading market, okay? Just FYI, because look, you're not having any follow through here. Boom, 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 boom. You got to be really nimble here. So when I talk to you here and when I talk to you in the morning, I'm talking to you like you're going to trade yourself, okay? I'm not talking to you like, hey, you got to be careful and I got to be careful. I know what I have to do. I've been doing this for 31 years. But you probably have not. That's why you're probably here. I'm making an educated guess, and I may be wrong there too. So if I'm giving you a trade, I know exactly what I'm doing. And I may lose money on the trade, but I know exactly what I'm doing. And I was looking for a quick pop, and I wasn't looking to stay in those trades. And subsequently, we got out of those trades first thing in the morning today and one yesterday. So if I'm giving you so what is this? What am I trying to say? If I'm giving you a trade in a service that you paid money for, I'm obligated to give you guys trades. Yes, I'm obligated. I'm going to tell you, I'm going to get emails. If I don't give you a trade for a few days, I'm going to start getting emails. Roger, I paid for this program $2,000, but you haven't given me any trades. And if not directly to me, you're going to start calling customer service. How come I'm not getting any trades? Well, you're not getting any trades because I'm trying to save you money. But there's a fine line there, and that's where I started with. And that's where I started talking about with you when you asked me that question, Kendall. There's a fine line. There's a fine line about. There's a fine line between a balance, fine line balance between what I try to teach you, what I'm obligated to do, and what I'm willing to do. Does that make sense? Now, I can't be any more truthful than that, and I can't give you a better answer than that. Does that make sense? Does that at least make some degree of sense? Does that make sense? And you have many times. I try, and I teach you not care. Yes, 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 yes. Does that make any sense? It's not a yes or no answer. It's not. There is no yes or no answer. As a human being, do you understand what I'm trying to do here? I'm in the paid program, and thank you for sending trades that are good and not ones from guesswork. You're doing well. I would rather have no trades, sort of. That. Thanks for the explanation. What I'm trying to tell you is I'm trying to walk a fine line between not giving you anything when you paid for something and giving you garbage and warning you not to take bad trades yourself. There's no perfect answer. It's like somebody asking you when there's a change of weather between the spring. Let's say you live in New York and there's a change of weather between summer and fall, and you don't know if it's going to be in the last 2 weeks of August or in the first 2 weeks of September. And they're saying, hey, I got to pack and fly to New York. Should I take my summer weather or should I take my fall weather? You're probably going to say, well, here's the thing. My suggestion is a little bit of this, a little bit of this, a little bit of this, and a little bit of that. That's how I'm trying to help you guys out. I'm trying to use common sense as much as possible. Okay, that's Obligations to not just give me a trade, but watch out for me instead. I would hope so, right? Make up for not getting. Of course, of course. We think you're doing an excellent guidance. Our losses are at least possible. Of course. Carlos, confession is good for soul, bad for image. However, I must confess, for those hoping for trades, take it from someone who almost blew the account. Don't rush for trades. Cash is a position. Yes, it is. So I missed the trades on Monday. Missed Roblox and it never met guidance you gave. It's all good. Golfing was patient. Tuesday morning entered with guidance you gave. All right, good. So everybody's happy. So the point of the matter is just, take it for what I'm trying to give you. Quality, not quantity, right, Richard? That's what brings me back. Uh, yeah, I haven't seen her here, Steve. Maybe she's here. I don't know. Anyways, you're welcome. So, getting back to the market. So what's going on with the market? Let's talk a little bit about the market, and then I'll get into trades. I try. So the market huffed and puffed. The earnings were great. There was nothing bad. I didn't see anything really. I didn't really see anything with crazy defaults or anything bad with the stocks. But I'm talking about Citibank. I'm talking about Wells Fargo, which actually looks really good, even though I can't stand the stock from a business perspective, not a trading perspective. Yeah, it looks really good here. It looks really good. Anyways, from a Wells Fargo and from JP Morgan. Even JP Morgan is up, and it's been under accumulation all day long, actually. It's harder to know if we are too late for the trade since we have to look up your fill. Well, Carla, first things first. If I give you the trade, here, okay, general rule. How much time has passed since I've given you the trade? If I've given you the trade 20 minutes ago, it doesn't matter where the price is. It's still a good trade. If I've given you a trade 2 days later or a day later, then you got to look at the just FYI. Okay. Is this the right time to ask? I don't know what your question is, iPhone, about the 4.5 billion debt relief. I don't exactly know what you're asking me. Maybe you can rephrase the question and you can post it so everybody here can see your question. All right. Whatever Biden did is priced into the market. Look, Biden's got what? He's got 5 days left. Let's forget about all that. It's in the past, literally in the past. I really like JP Morgan right now. But my paramount point here is that we gapped up and didn't go anywhere. This is really, really bad trading action. This is horrible trading action. This is this is this is bad. This is just bad. I mean, you can't trade this. You don't know if stocks are being sold off. You don't know if stocks are being bought up. You don't know nothing. Look, now one thing we know, it hasn't gone south. And it's already 12 o'clock. So from a swing trading perspective, it looks great, right? No, it doesn't. Why? You see that blue line? That's the 50-day moving average. Now, let me show you something funny here. Actually, not funny. Look here. You see this? Roger, the gap. How come you're not going long? Do you see this? Do I need to? You have a 50-day moving average here, and you have a very strong trend line here that already has 1, 2, 3, 4, almost 5 touches. Does anybody not understand what I'm talking about? Please don't be embarrassed. This is a good time to ask questions. This is not a random conversation. This is when you're supposed to ask questions. I mean, to me, it's about as clear as day, but I've been doing this 31 years. This may be your first time here. Do you understand why? The 50-day moving average is a major resistance level and the highs are getting lower, which means in theory, this can go all the way and touch this line and maybe even penetrate it like this did, but not close above it on low volume. And we can just as easily come down and we would look at this a month later and just say, oh, look at this beautiful downtrend. You are trading against, if you go long right now, you are trading against the trend. What? Yes, you're trading against the trend. The trend now is we're now in a downtrend. We're not in an uptrend. We have to break this downtrend in order to be back in an uptrend. So you see why I'm hesitant because this now my mouse is on the right side on the intraday chart, but look on the right on the left side where the crosshairs are. Literally where the crosshairs are. Do you see? On the left side of the screen on the daily chart. See the crosshairs? Not me, not the mouse. This is the crosshairs. Look at this when I click here. Look. See that? See that? You see that? That's not far up. That's only 4 points above us right now. So here is the problem. So here is the problem for all you eager beavers out there. And this is why you have to think ahead. So let's just hypothetically say we stay all the way up here. Roger, the stock market's up 1.5%. Why aren't you buying? Why aren't you buying? Because to me, I need to see a breakout here. Because first of all, if we break through this level, we don't really have anything here. We can really move. And earnings, last time I heard, just started. That's a catalyst, right? So I'm not really in a rush. There's nothing for me to rush for because there's not that many. There's only 34 stocks this morning. We're like, what was it, 24? You guys were with me. It was what, 26 or 24? Why am I even guessing? Here, I could look it up. Here. What was it? Right here. All I have to do is click this button. It was raw 57, 52 as of this morning. There was 52 stocks. We're nowhere near 500, are we? We're nowhere near 200. We're nowhere near 100 yet. I'm not in a rush. Yeah. Oh, thank you. Yes, yes, yes. Right. Yeah. 52 and 57. Exactly. You guys are right. Boy, somebody actually pays attention to this stuff. So, so now if we break out of here, we have a beautiful, juicy, all green buy signal. Nice one. And where I could say, don't be careful, be aggressive. Be aggressive, Kendall. All right. JT, I don't know what JT said. Features, probably easiest to use. Traders the best. Yep, I agree with Jim 100%. Yep, he's right. Stock Fetcher's not free, but it's very cheap for us. It's like, I don't know, like $7, $8 a month. I have it. I buy it every year for hey Sam, how are you? Welcome. I've had it for like 20 years, probably over 20 years now. I'm just very used to it. That's all. So you see right here. Here, let me blow it up for you. See this right here? That's dangerous. And this isn't necessarily responding like it's rushing to go up. Because if it does, pow, right in the kisser. That's a problem. Well, Roger, I got a solution for you. Why don't you trade to the downside? Okay. Well, what did the market do today? It gapped up. I can't trade to the downside till we break this gap, till we enter the gap and start filling it. Or come back down here. And we're pinched between the 50-day and the 100-day. You're not you're not in this type of environment. Can everybody see the difference between this level of trendiness and this level of trendiness? The white candles, they represent when volume is above the 50-day average. High volume bars. They're high volume bars. It keeps me on my toes in terms of where real support and resistance is. Okay. It's not a big deal. I mean, it's not like a big deal or anything. I'm not like the first guy to do this. It's just something that been done for decades. So yeah, I don't like this. This is ugly. Ugly. I mean, not ugly. It's nothing. That's probably the best way to say it. Nothing. 1 second, please. Yeah, yeah, that does look great. 1 second, please. Okay. Excellent explanation. We are doing not knowing what we are doing. Well, some of you do know what you're doing. Some of you don't. Which one has ETFs? Bodine. Anyway, so sorry, I didn't mean to get off topic. Yeah. So this is when you want to do strangle, straddle, spreads, income strategies, day trading. This is a good time for that. Not for anything frisky. Okay. Edward says no live trades. I don't do live trades. Very concerning. You said yesterday no guru does this. My mentor live trades of who taught me and actually made great money. Edward, I have no idea what you're talking about. I never said anything about live trades. I have no idea what you're talking about, Edward. But if your guru helps you makes money, then you should hang out with him. And what are you doing here, right? He's obviously better than me. Okay, so that's cool, Kyung. I appreciate that. All right, let's continue. Let's continue. I don't want to get distracted. So basically, I'm not really happy. I'm not really happy with what I'm seeing in the market right now. I'm nervous about the upside because of this, and I'm just in a very choppy period. With that said, we've been giving trades. And by the way, Edward, we trade all the time live. I don't know where you come up with this nonsense. You come up with this stuff, folks. I never give you live trades, right? Bob's like BS. Guys, I never give you live trades, right? Ivano's like, nope. Laura's like, all the time, every day, all day long, only daily. The spy earlier was live. Yeah, I know this Phil is cracking up. When do you give us anything else? Yeah, Edward, where do you come up with this stuff? I'm only here because I agree with some of the things you're saying. I'm only here because my mentor died. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Oh, that's awful. So sorry to hear that. That's awful. Yeah, but we do give trades. We do give trades all the time. So now I'm going to give you, with that said, Edward, I'm going to give you about 12 trade ideas, okay? We'll start with the short side. Whole X. I guess I'm a fill in. Uh, right here, I would put my stop loss at about 73.50. I like this breakdown. It's a fairly smooth stock. I mean, beggars can't be choosy. I like how volume is picking up right now. 79 Delta 7250 put expiring in 37 days simply because we don't have anything between the 2 days and 37-day expirations. Okay. We don't have anything. I'd go out about 22, 25 days. I just can't. Yes, I can lower the option chain. Thank you for reminding me. Um, Next one, CRL. A little choppier than I would like. A little choppier than I would like, which means if you hear me saying a little choppier than I would like, that usually means you need to go a little further out on options because that means it's going to take longer for you to get there because the stock doesn't move as, it's I think you understand what I'm saying. And again, I'm just repeating things I've said a million times. I would use, if I could, I would use this moving average because you got you got the 100-day and the 50-day right here. About 193. Give this thing moves. Give yourself a little room. These are all swings, so volume is pretty good here. 37 days out, 78 delta or 69 delta, 185 or 190 put. Somewhere in this ballpark right here. For those that can't see here, I'm at the bottom of the screen right here. You're going 37 days out because in this case, going 37 days out is not a bad idea. How do I get some basic training to learn how to execute these trades? Michael, I have a lot of free resources. Just call customer service in the VIP room or take my bootcamp class, but there's a lot of free resources too. Yeah. Honestly, coming here every day and the morning, you will, yes, CL Jacobs, yes. You will, anyway, you'll get what you need to know. Also, this is not a trade. Just want to point something out. XLP, this is consumer staples. It's below the VWAP all day today. It's below the 8-day EMA today. It's building a base. Bounced really hard off of here. You could see when I'm highlighting it on the crosshairs, you could see on the daily. Look at what happens when I highlight this little area right here. Look on the other side. It literally points right there. You see why I pay attention to daily, 5-minute, daily, 5-minute? Because these levels are very important. They act as support and resistance. I'll tell you what's better than paper trading with one share. I honestly think it's better because you have your skin in the game. Okay? Yes, I'll move the option screen one more time. Okay. Yeah, a lot of trades in the pit. And by the way, just so you know, Edward, we have a program called the Trading Pit where we do live trades all the time. I think we placed already 2 this morning. All right. Thank you, Cyrus. Yeah, one share I think is better because you're a little more vested. And again, you don't take me literally. It could be 5 shares, or my suggestion actually would be to use ATR so you could start equalizing as soon as possible. That would be ideal. That would be ideal. Okay, let's continue this. Good, Mark. Glad to hear that. I'm doing art. Art, do you guys still have a fire in Valencia, or it's good now, right? Everything's okay? Let me know. Let me know. Next one, line. Not nice, smooth trend. Not a lot of choppiness. Very clean directional bias. Below the VWAP, actually looking really good today. Better now. Good. I'm so happy to hear that. The last thing I want to see is Magic Mountain get burnt down. If you could put a stop somewhere right around this pivot, about 59.30. Volume is not ideal, but the average seems to be moving up. We haven't really had any high volume bars for a while. Okay. We would go 37 days out because there just isn't anything closer than 37 days. And the option liquidity sucks. So I mean, you could do this one here, the 55 put. It's got a lower delta. I would just sell the stock if I could. You want me to put it up to the right, please? Okay, I could put it to the right. Is that better? Up and to the right. No, I can't put it up to the right because I look at the 5 minute. I'm using TC 2000. Okay. Next one, it's a double whammy. It's a double whammy. You got Hershey's and you got Conagra brands. And yes, they're extremely correlated. So please don't go selling or don't go buying puts on both of them. You know what I'm saying? They're very correlated. They're both the weakest stocks from where I can gather in the consumer staples sector. So again, one to a customer. Now, what you can do, and this is cool, you can buy if you want to. If you're, let's say, you intend to buy $2,000 worth, hypothetically speaking, of course, you can put 1,000 into one and 1,000 into the other. That's fine. That means you're just concentrating your position or diversifying your position. That's cool, but don't put $4,000 into this if your position size is 2,000 because you'll be pulling a Kathy Woods on yourself. Remember, that's over leveraging. That's called correlation over leveraging. We just say pull the old Kathy Woods around here. Uh, Working my report card looks like I was 60% on the year, 9 months. Congratulations. Mostly one contract. I had fire under my. Good for you, Sean. Good for you. And I don't get those complaining emails from you anymore like I used to 6 months ago. 167. 167 is my stop. I would I would go 30 days out here. That's fine. Always longer is better than shorter. There's not a lot of liquidity here, which is kind of surprising, right? So we may actually want to do Conagra. Let's take a look at that one. The liquidity here sucks. CAG. Let's see if liquidity. Yeah, liquidity here is. No, it's better. It's better. But yeah, it's way better. Okay, so you see what? Sometimes it's good to look at two and only pick one. So I would just go right above this compression right here, maybe 2670-ish area, maybe 15-day EMA, which happens to be right there, 2680, not too far. 30 days out, go about 85 on, not this one. You can probably work with this market maker, maybe the 63. Let's see, if you go 23 days out, I mean, the liquidity the option liquidity just sucks these days. Here, there's a 65, 23 days out, and there's a 63 that's 30 days out. That's the best I could do. You know, I like to go higher. I'd like to go in the money, but there's no soup for us right now. All right. Any questions from anybody so far on YouTube? I know that I'm looking at very greedy, right? But is it anybody on YouTube have any questions so far that I can answer for you? Let me know if you guys have any questions. Okay. Dollar General. I like Dollar General quite a bit. It's below the VWAP all day. Yeah, that's why I didn't want to put. I look at this while I'm looking at this. I look at this. So you'd want to go right about 73.67. This is also, by the way, a consumer staples. 73 delta, 72 put. And we actually currently have a position on this that we put on today. It's an income program, income trade. All right, now let's move to the long side, okay? Shall we? Again, I'm not as, believe it or not, I still don't have as many candidates as I may like. I try to bite 0 DTE. Better get some price fixes. There you go, Sean. Hey Matt, who are you rooting for this year in the Super Bowls?
Ooh, I don't know yet.
Yeah. Let me ask you: is there any chance Kansas City gonna be in?
I think so.
Yeah, I'm a big Redskins. Yeah, Detroit Lions, Chiefs, Chiefs, Vic, Chiefs. Chiefs, amazing team, amazing team. I'm not a big football guy, but I saw them play the Super Bowl a few times, and beasts, beasts, you know, beasts. Las Vegas has Chiefs has number three. Oh, okay, cool. I'm telling you, there's something about the Chiefs that's yeah, they're like I don't know, they're like instead of paper. Thank you, Steve. Yeah, there's just something about that. They're beasts, beasts. All right, Tesla. Let's talk a little bit about Tesla. Tesla's not looking bad here. Um, we need to break the VWAP right here and go a little bit higher, preferably above 440. But I'm starting to look at it, and I like how it's rounding bottom here. We'll see. We'll see. I'm not like a diehard football fan, but I do like Kansas City. I got to say they made some impression on me. Anyway, I'm starting to look at this. It's starting to look interesting. It's starting to gain a little strength. This is just something I'm looking at right now. I wouldn't be buying this stock right now. Not with your money, but I'm looking at it now. This stock looks very attractive. Consolidating for a very long time. Nice breakout. Looks really nice. Looks really, really nice. 37 days out, 75 delta. Again, same thing. Right here, 65. Let's do a spread here. Let's do a 75 put and a 70. Let's just do a spread, and let's make sure we pay less than let's pay less than $3, preferably $2.50, no more than that. That way we have a 2-to-1 here. Okay. Yes, I'm looking. Oh, I'm looking at puts. I'm looking at the wrong thing. I'm a moron. Thank you for that. 37 days out. Oh, there's more liquidity here. Good, 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 good. Right here, 65. 65 is fine. You don't have to do a spread. 65 is good. You can get this for about, I was going to say for mid, you can get it for about 1045. 75 delta, nothing wrong with this right here. Thank you for that. And I would put my stop right below this compression, maybe 63.34. Lauren says breaking news on ceasefire hostage just announced will impact market. We'll see. So far, market's a little. I mean, these candles are tiny. There's nobody in a hurry to buy right now. No, I don't do any sports betting. I'm not even a big football guy, but I was at a friend's house a few years ago, and I was watching the Super Bowls. It was more than a few years ago. It was about 7 years ago, and the Chiefs made a very very big impression on me. So it's the one team that if they play the Super Bowl, I always watch because I really like them, and they happen to be in the Super Bowl quite a bit or the playoffs. That's all. What was the play? It was to buy long SMTC right here. You can wait for a VWAP. It's a very strong stock. I mean, look at this. It's up 13% today. And 37 days remaining, and you can go right here, 76 delta. ANET. Now, I've been very vocal about this stock. One of the reasons why I've been vocal about this stock is because they had a split. And usually when tech stocks split and it split at an all-time high, they end up doing really well. Also, I like the company. Now, it's a little choppier than I like. You're going to have to go a little longer, but there's not a lot of picks right now, believe it or not. Yeah, I'm not really seeing any major market reaction from that. I have a friend who's a professional sports bettor. He lives in Vegas. Fun
Good
guy.
place to live for it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I grew up with him. We went to high school together. Great guy. Michael, great guy. February 14th, 30 days remaining, 69 delta, 112. If you want, you can buy the 117 and you can go ahead and sell the 120. Make sure you pay no more than $1.50, maybe $1.60. Looks to me like it's at right around there right now. IONQ for some reason is not on my list. Let me just take a quick look. IONQ. Not yet. Not yet. It's in the gap, but I need to see more upside. This is pretty wicked right here. This is a big breakdown. You see, after you have a gap like this, there's a lot of resistance and a lot of support, and that's a high volume candle. So I really need to see it come up. Let me explain something. I'm in no hurry because the higher this goes up, the better it will look, and it'll just revert back to this area and continue going higher. So I don't really have that much of a risk. Rick, they are high volume candles. If you see a candle above this yellow line, it'll be highlighted in white because it's a high volume candle. Let's continue. Now, you got to be dangerous here, but I like this up to the 200-day line. But I like energy stocks right now, and seasonally, we're in a good spot. Be very nimble here and only give it to the 100-day line. 2367. 23 days out, 70 delta, 2450 call. Spotify. That may be my favorite. So far, I think that may be the best stock we've looked at today. Sort of. I mean, not too choppy. It's a little choppy, a little choppier than I'd like to see. But prior to that, it was actually pretty good. And the market is a little extra choppy now, so we got to give it that. It's done a great job of holding this gap. It's done a great job of basing out. It loves the 50-day moving average. It's looking really good. I'll tell you the truth. I'd like it a little closer to this level, but it's doing a great job of holding to the VWAP, but then so is the SPY, so I can't really truly gauge anything today. 23 days out, 72. Oh my goodness gracious. We'll have to do the spread. 485, 495, no more than $6. I would do 5. 485, 495, February 7th expiration. Okay. Planet. And again, there's just not a lot of stocks looking great now. Now, this stock is a little overextended. And I mean, I don't want to say this is too choppy because it's not. It's just a little choppy, but it is overextended. So I like the stock and I like what it's doing right now, especially this time of the day. But I would be careful. And also, you don't really have any area of support here. You got to maybe right here. Be careful with this one. Something to watch. Something to watch. Something to pay close attention to. Volume's looking great here. Got a lot of high volume bars here. Look at that. It's actually looking really good. I wish I saw, well, let's see. Did I have it on Friday? I think I totally missed it. Missed it. I don't know why I missed it on Friday. It would have been a really nice pick on Friday. A little late. I'm a little too late to the party. The option, 37 days to go, 82 delta, 100 call. 100 call. Wow, 432. Now we got 500 something. But they look okay. You wanted me to look at Learn? I'll look at Learn. Learn was a stock on my list a few days ago, by the way. Just full disclosure. The problem with Learn is look at all the wicks. This tells you that the stock is a good reversion stock. It's not a good trending stock intraday. It's a good trending stock, swing trading. But intraday, look at all the very jaggedy price action. But it does look good swing, but you would have to buy some time on this one. It doesn't look bad. I would maybe go 85 delta to the 105, 37 days to go. You don't really have much time left, but it doesn't look bad. Doesn't look bad. Not the worst stock in the world. Steve says, Roger, you've trained me well. I usually have many of his picks before he shows them in the VIP room. It's great. Have they helped you make money, Steven? That's a better question. How about PMs like silver? No, lots of them. Good. GS. Well, GS, don't they have earnings? They already came out with earnings. Pretty much the same thing I said. They all look great. They just look a little overextended. And remember, who's reporting right now? Financials all week. You don't want to make those bets unless you're already in them. Be careful. Out of all of them, I like JP Morgan. If you insist on buying, I like JP Morgan. And I like this. I hate this company, but this looks really good. What is your percentage or profit target on these trades you give here? I'm not Kendall. I'm not giving trades here. I'm showing people how to do setups here. These are not trades. They're not trades. These are just some ideas. These are just trade ideas. These are not trades. In our paid services, I give trades. I give entry. I give exits. On these, my idea would be to target about 30 to 40% on the option. If that's what I'm looking for, 30 to 40% on the option. Too big of a gap. Where do you put your stop here? Look how far away from the 8-day. Where do you put your stop here? You got a lot of exposure. Whereas here, your exposure's here. Do you understand why? That's the key for you to understand why, Jen. I want you to understand why. XLF, actually, let's take a look at XLF. Well, it's looking great. It's crossing the 50-day, which is beautiful. Remember I told you I love those consolidations that happen between the 50-day and or any averages, but unfortunately, this one ran away to the downside. If it stayed here near the high, it would be much better. This is a little too much, but this is great. This is nice. Needs a little more upside. But once it gets it, look. See how we just crossed above? A few more bars, you're going to have institutions chasing this thing. Okay. Mags, let's look at mags. Nah, they need to break out through here. And once they do, they got to see, here's the problem with mags. See the problem? Now you got some room here. You got some room here. You do. You got some room here. But what happens when you start getting closer to here? Look at what happened to SPY. We started getting closer and doesn't look like. I'm going to tell you something. There's a few things I could tell you from this price action. After the market opened today, nobody was in a hurry to buy anything. That I could tell you for sure. Basically, we're just kind of holding on here. Nobody, buyers and sellers have complete equilibrium right now. And they have since the minute that they started. We haven't had one big candle today yet. And if you want to call this, I mean, it got erased within 15 minutes. This is nothing. You can't get a read, nothing from this. All right. Matt, anything for you to declare?
No, seasonality looks the same as yesterday.
All right. Hopefully I answered all of your questions. Hopefully I didn't crush any dreams. I'm just messing around. But hopefully, guys, you understand why I'm doing what I'm doing and why I'm doing it, most importantly. If you have any questions, please, no customer service, none of that stuff. If you have trading questions, roger@rogerscott.com, okay? roger@rogerscott.com. You're welcome, Ivano. Bye, Vivek. Have a great day, guys.
Bye, everyone.
Bye, everybody. You've only helped our dreams. Good, Stephen. Happy to hear that. Bye, guys. Have a great day. Thank you so much for being here. Good show, huh, Matt?
Yes, sir.
Good session. Very